Hello, air signs. This is Beverly Holloway, the inspirational life guru. For those of you that may be catching this for the first time, or this is your first time to my channel, rather, I am a spiritual teacher, spiritual wellness practitioner, and transition coach on a mission to inspire as many people as I possibly can towards discovering their divine purpose. I act as a catalyst to help get people jump started and moving in the right direction. It is also my passion to help people navigate their way through life changes and transitions. So I know that many of us are going through transitions. I know that I've been going through one for I don't know how many years. However, this particular reading is entitled Sacred Travelers for those of you that are air signs. So that would be Gemini, Libra, and who else is it? Aquarius. Yes. So this is for you. The messages are fluid. So whenever you get it, hey, that's the time for you to have it, right? So be sure and give me a thumbs up. If it resonates with you, be sure and like, subscribe, and share. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers so that I can start doing my inspirational life chats live, okay, each week. So be sure and do that for me. Share it with your friends. Don't be selfish. So anyway, I am going to be using the Sacred Traveler deck by Denise Lynn. She's wonderful. I love her. Now, my readings may not be like some other people that perhaps maybe you follow here on YouTube. It's not to say anything negative about anybody because I've got some that I follow. So I don't follow a whole lot. However, I do have some that I really love, admire, and trust that I feel are sacred to me. So I may not resonate with you. So, and that's okay. I just may not. That means that I'm just not for you. But I do know that I am for some of you, perhaps, that may be watching this video, some people that may catch it later, all right? So anyway, I want to welcome you here to my channel, Inspirational Life and Wellness. I am, again, the Inspirational Life Guru. That's what I go by here on social media. So you can always reach out to me on Instagram, on my Inspirational Life Guru page. You can always message me or get in touch with me or follow me on Facebook under my personal page, Beverly Holloway, or I have another page as well, and it's called Quaquily Revolution. That is Quequile. Quaquily is Native American for Beverly. So I started a page there because I've almost reached I think almost 5,000 on my personal page. However, again, Instagram, if this message is a blessing to you and you want to Cash App, you want to support me and what I'm doing here, feel free. I just came through a major transition where I had to leave all of my things behind. I'm working with, I think, maybe about 4 or 5 Oracle decks. Had to leave all my new ones behind. And anyway, you can go to one of my pages and hear more about that and why. But anyway, if you want to be a blessing to me and sow a seed, if this is a blessing to you in any way, hey, doesn't matter how large or small, you can always Cash App me at She Speaks Truth, or you can Venmo me at Beverly Holloway 2020 on Venmo, or you can PayPal me at bholloway979 at Hotmail. Okay. All right. So let's get into the reading. Okay. This is for August. Again, this is for the air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay. Now, what I do, the way that I do my readings, I don't try and just force my own interpretation upon the cards. Hey, I'm not getting anything, not feeling anything, then I will refer to the guidebook. The reason being is because I give reverence to the author of the deck, because I understand that these messages are heavenly, they're sacred, they're divine, right? And I know that they have been a blessing to me in my life, especially with this last ordeal that I came through. And had I not grabbed this deck, okay, yeah, I might have been still there, okay, in that space that was not for me. Okay, so anyway, all I know is that when I shuffle these cards, all right, whatever cards pop out of the deck are for you. for somebody that should be on here if they're not, and hopefully they'll catch it later, right? So anyway, let's proceed. Now, I want you to just take 3 small, deep breaths in. Let's do it together, all right? Breathe in and release. Again, a deep breath in and release. And let's just take one more deep breath in and release. Now, I want us to just sit here for a moment with this, okay? Let's take another deep breath in. I want us to be mindful of this moment that we're about to enter into, because it can be life-changing for some of you. So we want to give reverence. We want to call upon our ancestors, angels, guides. Who did I miss out? Angels, ancestors, guides, and spirit, of course. The universe, God. However you deem God is in your life. And so we want to welcome positive energies into this space. Clarity, wisdom, discernment, and all those good things. Joy, peace, deliverance, healing, if need be. And we want to draw upon that energy and breathe that in and out into this space. Okay? All right. You ready? I am. I can't wait. Okay. So I have already shuffled the cards. And let's see what Spirit has to say, right? Yeah. Okay. So the first card that popped out of the deck is one that popped out for my earth signs and for my earth. I know the earth sign. Who else did I just do? I don't forgot. But it came out. This is the second time this card has popped out within 24 hours. And that is of wise leader. Wise leader. Now, as you can see, this bold, beautiful woman here on this card, who looks fearless, by the way. She's got her staff. She's got her rod or whatever. She's got her torch, her flame. And honey, she's just holding it back like, look, y'all better come on. Okay? I don't know what y'all afraid of. Y'all better come on. Now, some of you may be saying the same thing to people that you know. Y'all better come on. You've been trying to warn people about some shit because why? You're a wise leader. You see shit, you hear shit, and you know shit. But a lot of times what I found out in my own personal life is that the people that are around you, they don't even give a shit or crap, excuse me, I don't know if I could say that on YouTube, about what you saying because they too comfortable with you. So they don't see you as a wise leader. They just see you as a somebody. But God sees you as a wise leader. I sense that could be a Gemini. But it could be all of you. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Especially Aquarius. But it could be for anyone. Cancer, it don't matter. The bottom line is you're a wise leader. Okay? And this card says, let me put on my reading glasses. You are a beacon for others. You are a light for those that are around you, whether they appreciate you and your wisdom or not. So I feel as though Spirit wants me to encourage you that don't give up, don't stop what you're doing because you are a wise leader. Don't you even think about questioning your wisdom because it doesn't come from here, it comes from here. And so even though other people may not recognize the gift that is within you, you know exactly what you're saying is true because you're wise. Okay? Now, some of you may kind of pop off at the mouth a lot of times real quick and people don't like you. Maybe you're real vocal. Like, people don't like me now that I've become real vocal. I was very quiet, shy. And my throat chakra had been blocked for years because I was married to a narcissist and I was afraid of his ass. But I got delivered. And so I clapped back on that ass. And he's not used to it. So I wonder he can even get a hard on now. Yeah, I did that. So some of you people just don't appreciate the gift that is within you. But then sometimes maybe you pop off in a certain way. People just don't like you. Join a club. So, but nevertheless, you are a beacon for others to follow. Now, you see here, she's got some folks back there looking at her, waiting to see what she's going to do. You see, some people, they won't do nothing until you do something. They're just, I don't know. I thought everybody was born to be a leader, but some people are just followers. Some people are just punks. They just don't want to step out and do nothing until you do it. And then when you do it, then they think they can tell you how to do it from there. Perhaps you've already experienced this in your life. Perhaps you're sick of being a leader. But still, you got all these people watching. You see, this used to be me. When in my 20s, I didn't have no flame in my hand or nothing, just sitting there minding my own business, right? In corporate America, when I was working for the government, city government in Charlotte, North Carolina, where I'm near now. And I used to say, you know what? God, I'm tired of people always looking at me, always tugging on me, always want me to talk. I don't feel like talking. Let me be alone. Perhaps some of you are saying that. I don't feel like talking to you. Might be a Gemini. Sometimes you want people to talk to you and sometimes you don't. Sometimes you're in one of your damn moods. I know it. I done been with one before. I ain't gonna mention his name. Sometimes he in a good mood. Sometimes he ain't in a good mood. Always holding on to the past. So, hey, for you Geminis now, you need to let go of some shit. Because sometimes, you just may be holding on to some shit and you can't even move forward. You can't even lead nobody because you just stuck in your own self, basically. So anyway, you see she's got these people following her, looking at her. She got her flame in her hand, got her staff. Look at her. Does she look like she's worried about anything? What are you worried about? Air signs, what are you worried about? What is it that's concerning you about stepping up into this role as a wise leader? Huh? You got some self-sabotaging thoughts, I suppose, or you got people telling you that you can't do this and shouldn't do this. But who the hell are they to tell you what you should and should not do? Some of you may have a wife that's kind of bossy. I don't know. I'm just picking this up. Perhaps maybe it's something you want to do and she over there running her mouth talking about you don't need to do that. Let's pray for her to stay in her lane and let you have the lead because you are a leader and you are wise. So just smile as best you can. I know you've been with her all snuggled up and shit during quarantine. The other signs got the crossing the bridge. The fogged in card. You're fogged in, perhaps. Been with her in the quarantine and you sick of her. Because all she do is run her damn mouth. Well, I'm sorry. You manifested that. That's the woman you chose. And now she running you to almost to your grave. Telling you what you can't do and what you can't be. But you're a wise leader and I trust that the universe is going to help you with her. But you manifested that. So you can't be mad at her. Can't be mad at nobody but yourself. Let's be real. Let me quit being silly. So this message is all about you being a light to others. Okay? You being a light to others. Now, I don't really even feel the need to go to the guidebook on this. Now, the second message that came forth is that of in the flow. Plus, I don't want this to cut off in 30 minutes. Just cut off in the middle of the sentence like all my other videos. So the next message that came forth was in the flow. Everything is smooth sailing now. You are in the flow. Perhaps maybe some of you made a decision to take on a management role on your job, perhaps, or perhaps as it relates to your business. Maybe you just branched out with your business. It has something to do with leading people, being a leader. Well, if you own a business, you're a leader, in my opinion, unless you're a punk. But I'm sure there's no punks here. So anyway, you're in the flow. Now, perhaps maybe you made a business decision to step out, and now things aren't really going the way you think they should go. Just because you done stepped out, now you're doubting yourself. But trust the universe says you're in the flow. It's okay. Just give it some time. Give it some time. Like the fogged in card that the other signs got. Go slow. Take your time. Okay? You're in the flow now. Okay? Abundance is coming to you, air sign, somebody out there, okay? Everything is smooth sailing from here on out. Don't chicken out and try and run back in the other direction. And there's a card coming up that's going to talk about that, the past. So, now look here. Look at little Santa, Mrs. Claus. She going to deliver some packages in her little, whatever you call it, little sleigh or whatever in the sky. Look at her. She's ready to bring you some shit now that you're in the flow. Now that you done stepped out and made that decision, the universe wants to bring you some goodies, some presents, some abundance. Look at it. It's like Christmas time. You're in the flow. Everything is smooth sailing for here. Like for me personally, I am in the flow now. A month ago, I was not in the flow. I was living in a situation that was very toxic and had been in it for 2 years. Didn't even know I was in it. All I knew is it wasn't feeling right. But I had to deal with it for 2 years. Okay? We're not even going to go talk about that. You can go on my page and find out about it. On my other social media pages. But the bottom line is, let me hurry up. I'm at 17 minutes. You're in the flow. Everything is smooth sailing. Let me go to the guidebook on this. You are in the flow. Do not fear. Okay, so in the flow. In the flow. I gotta hurry up because I got one more card. So you're in the flow. It says, let go of the shore. Now, some of you out there, you're not in the flow because you're afraid to let go. Afraid to let go of the past. Afraid to let go of what you're used to doing. You don't want to do something different because you're just a little bit on the chicken side. Okay? But God has made you an eagle. You're really an eagle, not a chicken. Don't be afraid. It says here to let go of the shore. Enter the flow. You're moving into a period of gracious ease and flow. All is unfolding perfectly and with good timing. Everything is falling into place because you aren't resisting the drift of the great river of life. Enjoy the ride. This isn't the time to try and control the events of your life. Let the Creator support you. You don't have to do it all yourself. You need to learn how to delegate. Let the Creator support you. You don't have to do it all yourself. The glory of the universe flows through you. I like that. Okay. Come on now. You're an air sign now, you know. Come on now. You gotta get with the flow, baby. You're an air sign, like an eagle with the wings. Come on now. You just float on top of shit. Come on now. You got to get your groove back, Stella. Come on. Anyway, it says here that the glory of the universe flows through you. The sacred traveler wants you to know. I'm on 19 minutes. It's not always easy to let go of the shore. However, this card is urging you to take a risk and let go. When you are truly in the flow, you don't need to push or exert effort to make things happen. You can flow around any obstacle. There is nothing that you can't do right now because you are in the flow, honey. In the flow. Honey, when you get in the flow, I'm telling you, all you got to do is just ride the waves. Ride the wind, honey. That's all you got to do. Don't be scared. Let me move on. The next card and the last card is that, because I'm at 20 some minutes. I got 10 minutes, less than that. Rejuvenating rain. Clear the past to heal the present. Okay. For some of you, you're not going to be able to be a wise leader and have other people follow you if you don't clear some shit and heal your past. This came out, this message for it, not this card, but that word about healing yourself before you can become a leader came out for the earth signs. You might want to go back, go look at it. But it says here, clear the past, heal the past. Okay. There is a rejuvenating rain. Look at that, how beautiful it is. There's a rejuvenating rain that's coming upon you now that you are in the flow. Okay. You're in the flow now. So now the rain, now that you've gotten into the flow, you made some decisions, right? That were good. Now you're in the flow and there's a rain that's coming down upon you where you're going to be able to clear and heal your past. You've made some decisions that are going to take you somewhere where there may be some situations that are going to happen and trigger you to look at your past. Be ready for that. Don't run away from it. Clear and heal your past. Let me go to the guidebook real quick. Rejuvenating rain, because I'm at 21 minutes and something. It says here, physical and emotional healing is occurring. There is a cleansing and clearing of old emotional wounds and even a release of past life limitations. All is forgiven. Some of you need to forgive yourselves, okay? It's done. Okay, it's under the water. There ain't nothing we can do about it now but to heal from it and move on. It says here, absolve yourself. Forgive others their transgressions against you. It's time to let it all go. You got to let go of that resentment, that hurt, that pain, baby. Let it go. Let it go. Do you hear me? The sacred traveler wants you to know in order for new growth to occur, the old must be cleared away. This message indicates a time of clearing out what doesn't serve and support you. Get rid of the clutter. I told the earth signs, I think it was, get rid of them damn jeans you've been wearing, honey, because hell, you can't take them here, honey. Them damn jeans you've been wearing for years. No wonder hell you can't manifest nothing in your life. Girl, get rid of them damn jeans. That top. Honey, look the part. Go to Goodwill if you have to. If you can't, if you're in a situation where you just can't go shop like you want to. Honey, look at what I got on. It's so cute. Friend gave it to me. Gave me a whole lot of clothes. Because I left all my clothes behind. Because I had to step out from under this cloud of witchcraft and manipulation and control. Honey, I had to step out on faith. You talk about a leader. Leave everything behind, stand my ground, because the Holy Spirit was revealing to me that I was being betrayed. I got 15%. Got to get off of here. Honey, it landed me on the curb, literally, in Jacksonville, Florida, for about 5 days. Sleeping next to trees, looking up at the stars at night. Not everybody could do that. I know I'm a wise leader, okay? Because everybody was telling me to get to a shelter, and I'm like, no, y'all, I got to walk this out. I got to observe what it's like to live a homeless life. I ain't homeless. I just didn't have an address. Okay? Because all this shit belongs to my dad. Shit, I got a home. I just didn't have an address at the time. Rejuvenating rain. It can also indicate clutter clearing. I just said that. Get rid of the clutter. If you don't love it or use it, most likely it's clutter. Physical clutter can be indicative of emotional clutter. Some of you can't think right, can't act right because your house is a mess. It's time to release it and allow the cleansing metaphoric energy of the rain to purify and cleanse you in the deepest way. This is also a great time to go on a cleansing fast to clear out your body. Honey, you need to get you some tea. Some cleansing tea, okay? Now, one of my streams of income is TLC. I got that ISO tea. Honey, it will clean you out. Honey, I thought I was clean. Woo! I hadn't even eaten anything. And I can't tell you what came out of me. But I'm telling you, I lost some weight. Feeling good, okay? Hit me up. I got the tea if you want it. Need to go on a fast, honey. Purify yourself and cleanse yourself in the deepest way. I mean, dig right on down into the end of that colon and clean it out. So you can be rejuvenated and feel this rain. Some of you, your bowels are clogged up. You're having some issues, honey. Maybe you're constipated or something. You're eating the wrong stuff. But that's none of my business. This is also a great time to go on a cleansing fast again out of your body while old emotions and challenges are clearing out of your energy field. See, there's a cleansing of your emotions that needs to take place. Now, I got some attunement tea. You can message me and get that too. It helps balance your emotions. Use water for cleansing your energy field. Stand in a cold shower. Swim in the sea. Run in the rain. A lot of people are afraid of the rain. Man, I love being in the rain. Okay, sometimes, except for I'm sitting out there on the deck and I got to get up because my booty's getting wet. Sitting in the chair because the umbrella ain't wide enough for all this ass to cover it up in the rain. And I don't like having to go in because I want to be out there. But anyway, I'm at 27 minutes. Air signs. You are wise. You're leaders. You're in the flow now. You made some decisions, okay? All right? It's time for you to be rejuvenated. Okay? There's blessings, abundance that are coming, but you got to get yourself ready to receive them, honey. All right? I got 3 minutes. What else can I tell you? I love you. Again, reach out to me on social media, Inspirational Life Guru on Instagram, Beverly Holloway Facebook, Quakewoly Revolution on Facebook. Okay? Ciao. Smooches. Till next month.